We are going to be continuing Alan Wake. Give me a moment while I make sure my now live notification goes out on my Discord, which you can join here. And let me go over to... I gotta make sure I get that link out to my YouTube. And I also need to pop out the chat so I can move my chat over. I really wish that YouTube gave you the option to rearrange stuff. That would be very handy. How is everybody today? So yeah, our goal is to continue Alan Wake. I honestly feel like we're getting close to the end. I could be entirely wrong. There we go. Got that out of there. Now I need to go to Discord. And there's the now live notification. Excellent. Oh, come on. Discord, move. Discord just didn't want to move. All right. Now let's get out of the way. Oh, before I forget, where is my controller hiding now? There's my controller. Let's get the controller turned on, and now start Alan Wake. How is everybody today? All right, there we go. And continue. Steam Cloud. All right.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
All right, let us reload. Make sure that's fully loaded. Make sure that's fully loaded. All right, something tells me what we're primarily going to want is our pistol because, I don't know, for some reason I feel like we're going to get jumped on our way over. Is there anything else? Like, with my luck, there's probably going to be a manuscript page or something that I've missed around here. I've missed so many manuscript pages. You know, something doesn't feel particularly safe. Come on. Drop the flare. Oh. The flare goes through. The verbs, they're gonna kill me. Oh no. Well, I knew something was gonna happen. I didn't expect that. I hear... Okay. Let's see. Well, you know what? He came from down here. I better check down here just to be sure. And we have to remember these the flashlight has self-recharging batteries. So, as long as I don't fully drain the battery, I shouldn't need to replace a battery. If I'm careful.
Shit.
Well, that was fun. Second day where emote only chat was not turned off when you started your... What? Wait, why did it... Yeah, that's weird. Thanks, Pokey. I appreciate you fixing that. Let's reload. That's weird. How are you doing today, Pokey? I guess I'll need to keep a better eye on that. All right. Interesting. Someone doing target practice from way over there on these cans. Doing okay-ish. Oh, I'm sorry. Another migraine day? And nothing bad ever happened in the end. Nah, depression day. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's get some hunting rifle ammo. Bad. I dodged right into death. Well, that's one way to get away from a person. You know, I just realized the entire premise of Alan Wake is I attack the darkness. What do you think of that? Do you think that's an accurate uh think that's an accurate description, Pokey? Alright. Go here. Pick these up. I know you're here. I guess I have to get closer. There we go. Let our flashlight recharge. Continue forward, trigger the next group. Oh, come off it. Reload. Switch over to the pistol. Now we know there's more. I could have sworn I saw someone over there. The thing is, I'm looking for a manuscript today. I'm looking to see if there's a manuscript around here somewhere. I mean, I know I've missed a lot of manuscripts, so I don't think it really matters. Oh, come on, I'm pressing the left bumper. There we go. Ow. Hurt. Pain. Painful hurt. I attacked the darkness. Oh. What? Oh, he died. Shoot. Once again, if I lean forward, the illusion of the screen of green is broken. This I don't know. I find that the bumper in this is the dodge is inconsistent in this. Okay, reload. Go over here, trigger these idiots. Continue again. Whoopsie, I missed. Oh, come on. Okay. Did I actually, is that actually the group that I was trying to trigger? The answer is no. Reloading. All right. I feel like I saw something that looked like a manuscript page over here. I guess not. There we go. We're doing okay, right? We're not doing terrible, I hope. But I still feel there's gotta be a manuscript page around here. Now, where's the other guy? Ow. Now I'm down to, what, 8 rounds. Yay. And I still haven't cleared them all out. Look at them. 3 of them right there. And now I am down to my rifle. I gotta reply to Strega real quick. All right. There we go. Okay, there you are. 8 rounds left. I don't know what to do. Because I have a ton of batteries, but I don't have a ton of ammo. Oh, thank you for the ammo. A whole 12 rounds of revolver ammo. That's not gonna be great. Oh. Can I please, I don't know, dodge? Alright, you know what? We're just gonna run. Or maybe not. Oh, come on, get off of the freaking log, you stupid git. Maybe I made a mistake going backwards. What do you think? Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970. And even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in many local folktales. It's a popular recreational area for the residents. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, what? No fatalities. However, it is stated that the author whose cabin it was that we were ostensibly staying at died in that eruption by the sheriff. And it is also stated that there was a woman who drowned. Now, granted, that wasn't during the... Now, you know what's going to happen. Nope. Run. Get off of the freaking thing. Oh, Doshinai. Alright. Yay, we survived. I bet you over there somewhere is... Oh, there's a thermos here. I bet you over there somewhere is a manuscript that I missed. Supply cache. And it's a flare gun and flare gun. It's okay, great. I'll be honest. Not exactly a fan of having flare guns as a weapon. Mostly because of the fact that, they're single shot. Oh, yay, manuscript page.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins. There had been no sign of the Wakes. It was dark when he'd found their car parked at the end of the road by Cauldron Lake. It made no sense. They must have taken a wrong turn, but there was no sign of them, and the car had been there for hours already. Frustrated, Mott stood on the rotten ruin of the footbridge that had once led to Diver's Isle before it sank beneath the waves years ago. The boss wouldn't be happy.
Who's the boss? I keep doing that. Like, some of them you are meant to find, like there is absolutely no way you can miss them. And others, it's like, good luck. You know? So there's one of two people helping you, I think. Either you have the radio host, I can't remember his name. Or you have the kidnapper helping you with the supplies. And I don't know which it would be. Okay, so I have to go through scary shell of a building, and I think that is the obvious, that is the route that I have to take, because I have to drop down there, because this is boarded up, or not boarded up, bricked up. Oh, there's rifle ammo in there. CW and TZ. Tom, I miss you, Tom. Tom, 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 Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? I curse you, Thomas Zane. You talked to me on TV. Nope, nothing there. Where we're supposed to go. Is that the rifle ammo I spotted earlier? There's revolver ammo. No, there's the rifle ammo. I know one streamer whose real name is Tom, but at the time did not reveal that. He said this part was a bit awkward for him. Not fair. I have shotgun ammo. Not that it matters. As I am currently primarily using a rifle as my secondary weapon. Wow, this is all broken up. I bet as I walk across here, something's gonna happen. Would you look at that? Ow, that hurt. Ow, that did. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to this, make sure it's fully loaded. How many rounds do we have after this? That only gave us 3 rounds, so for those that don't know, standard box of rifle ammunition is normally about 20 rounds, depending on the caliber or cartridge size. Ow. Now let's see. Okay, there we go. So here's a question. If you go this way, is that entire fight avoidable? That is the question, isn't it? It almost sounds like the building is breathing. Look, safety. Way up over there. All right.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
I mean, it could be a lantern that floats. But whatever floats your boat. No, it's obviously a boat.
I was close now. I had to get... I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. They're fast. I dreaded what I would find.
So basically...
Wait! Are you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, lady. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Ah! Ah!
Wow. Well, that's gonna trigger... That would trigger a psychotic break, wouldn't it? But, you know... This is why you inform the police of this stuff. He's now in the darkness. End of episode 3.
Oh my. Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
The truth.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Yeah, press an X on the clinic part.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Okay, yeah,
There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Yeah, you also notice that this does not look like a clinic of any variety.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Uh-huh. What happens if I go off program? Interesting. There's probably pages I'm missing.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Everything can be explained logically. I don't trust him. Someone's gonna die on that sundial. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. Thomas Zane, in memory of a dear friend and poet. In Tenebras Cadere. What exactly does that mean? Cauldron Lake Lodge, 1912.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Right.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well?
I'm
It's
not
very
crazy, I'm
natural
just a
for you
little
to think of
unwell.
me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Come on.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
I mean, the thing to do.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just gonna steal this coffee. I need it.
Elbow strike. Ooh, yeah.
Come, Alan. This way. Now. You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and/or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they are engaged in creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you, engagement therapy, and its sister method, the flow, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. And if you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the
Night
face
Springs.
of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
We have a new page of the manuscript.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare.
Zane could feel the poems taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Interesting.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
Do. They're gonna kill you.
Writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too, and I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me, and everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed, and that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Okay.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Dibba-dibba-doo, I'm gonna die, it's true.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing.
Okay.
Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human.
Let's take a look at the
presence is
QR
wearing
code.
The old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Okay.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
So it's just a link to Alan Wake Remastered. Emerson. The Night Springs. Interesting puzzle. What is this? Is he a game developer? Is that what's going on? Because that looks like stuff that we... Yeah. Interesting. I'm in a bad mood because I only now noticed. What? Did I not? The game should have been updated. Is the title not updated? I should have... I could have sworn I hit done. Thank you, Pokey.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Still no key for the generator.
It's my store. I'm taking it. We're on a comeback tour, baby!
Oh, hi, Paige.
Hammer's Way will have its say!
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Well then, that's fun.
Name!
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Where did he get a hammer?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for it, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man! You think we haven't seen punks like you before? Mortal knave! Yeah, you better hide, Birch. My wrath will break you.
He's probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great... Just ask Sinclair.
What was that sound?
Children of the Elder God!
Okay. I've got keys. I have no idea where they go to. Hi, Burb.
Wow! I wish I had my axe.
Oh, memory and thought! Get black and clawed!
How am I supposed to... Is this the door I'm supposed to go through? Oh, okay, I found... It took me a bit.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right. Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
Cookie, 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 cool. Cookie, cookie, it's so true. C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Yeah, C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes, and I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna do your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously! Do you have any...
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Hi, Revolver.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well. worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oops. You found Chekhov's gun, a cursed sentient magic item that will go off by the third act. This gun has gone off many times.
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out. Light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
There we go. Apparently, I did not do something right. Oops. You gotta be kidding me. How many times do I have to do this? Okay, I see. I got a limited amount of time. Ow! I'm gonna die by furniture. Where one door closes, another one opens. I've got a flare now, you're gonna get broken. What? Oh, I see. Ow. All right, fine.
Hartman knew he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front. And he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction. To be a producer, that was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
I keep doing it the long way. Hi, BlackBerry.
Want access to thousands of applications? Verizon Wireless has you covered. Check out the latest games. Discover new music and old favorites. Social networking, sports scores, news. It's all at your fingertips. No matter what you're into, Verizon Wireless can satisfy your never-ending appetite for apps. Check out VCast apps and load up your phone.
I am not sponsored by, nor am I affiliated with Verizon other than being a customer. This was not a paid promotion. All right, I gotta do a quick BRB. Give me a few minutes. Escape the clinic or watch some TV. I gotta do a quick BRB. Give me a few minutes. I appreciate everybody's patience. I just saw your message, Pokey. No, I'm not going to play some Verizon ads during the break. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I really don't wanna. Ow. I tried to get out of the way. It didn't work well. All right, let's see. Are there any manuscript places around here? Oh, there's a look. Look at that. Not a manuscript page, but it's important. Keeps me awake. Keeps me sane.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Barry, you're in danger.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al!
Stabbed in the back and you're to blame. Add that to the pillars of eternity. Oh, dang it. You know what that means? It means I've got to go back over here, pick this up.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going!
Go grab these batteries. That way I'm not worried. I'm not
I'm
looking
over
at.
here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Way to dodge into it. Ow. I'm gonna die again. Nothing is more dangerous than animated pillars, apparently. Pillars of eternity, maybe. Pillars of eternal pain.
Hey, come on! We gotta get going.
I wish that there was a stamina
Al,
bar.
over here. I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Oh. In reality, Alan Wake is a superhuman mutant. Where is the fourth pillar? No sense in wasting battery.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
That sounds like a brilliant idea, Barry. I just have to make sure I find all the pages to them. So wait, if he had pages that... Oh.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
Okay. Okay, so... Huh. Okay. I'm sure this will go well.
Al, hurry up! I can hear those evil guys moving around!
Yeah, tell me about it. still here, Pokey? Don't trust a meal. What?
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area, surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
All right. Again, I keep doing that. I'm sorry. All right.
Wow, be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
It's a maze. I'm gonna get lost, but I need to, you know, check everywhere. Right, I already went that way. This is where the benches were, okay. I hear you. They're coming.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Interesting. I don't want to kill the brothers. Right, we don't want to kill the brothers. After all, they were instrumental in us getting out. I've only got one flare.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. And then you sleep like a baby.
Well, shoot. Okay, I think we established that there was nothing here, right? Just gonna double check to make sure. Other than the revolver ammo.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening. Oh, man. You sleep like a baby. Life seems to be lost. You don't have any trouble, and I don't.
What the heck? Didn't I pick up the flare gun? What? Pick up the damn flare gun! Oh, I didn't have a flare. Gosh darn it. It's like, pick up flare gun, press B. Flare gun did not get picked up. Pick up flare gun, press B. Flare gun did not get picked up.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm. You get 3 pills in the evening. Oh, man. You sleep like a baby.
Give me this.
Life seems to be lost.
Oh, okay. Finally. Took 5 shots to take care of the deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy. Not in this case.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, a beautiful wife, everything. And Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and grovel, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Okay, I feel like I've missed a page somewhere, so I gotta... Hopefully it's not too late to go back and take a look. Take a look in a book, reading Rainbow. Ba, 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 da. Whoa! Ba, do, ba, ba. I really am gonna have to go through again and just find all of the missing manuscript pages. Because I don't know where I would have missed this page. I thought I got everything. I thought I explored the maze fully. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious me. I forgot I had the shotgun. Yeah, I got a flare. I got a flare. It blinded in my eyes. I got the flare. Okay, cool.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived the fall. He had been separated from Al, and there was no easy way to climb back up. He told himself he'd be okay in the gloomy forest at night. He would just have to wait for a while for Al to find his way down.
Oh no.
Barry turned when he heard the heavy footsteps and saw the movement. The man-shaped shadow lunged at him from the bushes, an axe held high. Barry screamed and threw up his hand. The world exploded.
No, Barry! Our annoying, helpful friend. More batteries. I don't trust you. But yet I have no choice but to turn my back on you. Right. Oh, come on! The fact that I was stuck up against the gate, the fence. This has got to be Zane. AKA Pat, I believe. I believe that's the name of the radio show host, right, Pat? I don't know these things. I can only speculate. More accurately, I don't remember. Take a break. Another shotgun. More shotgun ammo. Life-giving coffee. Nectar of it all. Nectar of the gods. There's Barry, so we'll go this way. Oh, look! There's a page.
Hartman watched as Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd almost broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he'd had. Well, since Tom, really.
Wait, what?
Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Okay. What's Dr. Hartman's first name? Is it Emil Hartman?
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Oh, come on, I'm pressing... I was pressing the freaking bumper. Come on.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Come on.
Be here! Just hang on now! Oh! Hey! Got a quarter!
Oh, come on.
I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig.
Ugh. You would think it would take less time to... Yeah, can I skip this? I don't need to see the slow-mo again and
Hurry
again.
up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on now!
It's...
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Oh, come on! I was pressing the freaking trigger. Why didn't you shoot the damn flare gun?
Barry.
I'm on it!
Oh, that didn't work well. Oh, that's why. The flare gun's not loaded.
Hurry up, Barry.
I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al!
I already told you to reload the damn flare gun. Why did you wait?
I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig!
Oopsie. Two for the price of one. All right. Flare gun needs flare badly. So true. So very true.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
I mean, if you want cancer, or Barry. Giving someone a tanning bed as a gift is like saying, "I hope you get cancer."
That's fine, Barry.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Can someone please explain to me what Barry was doing?
Al! God damn it, Al! Talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
I think you lost your flashlight too.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way! Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
I'm a city boy.
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Oh, Barry.
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Uh-oh.
Now he's Rambo.
You're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall.
You'd totally be able to climb down that.
There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
The Andersons
Barry,
really did buy the farm.
Me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
I'd really like a flashlight or something.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand.
Walter?
The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine or two in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Who was Walter? Anyone remember who Walter is? God, I hate being bait. Wasn't he dude's friend? Okay, I don't think that's the Walter they're talking about. Ow. Ow. Look, I just want to get this, okay? Woo! Run, run, hide, hide. Of course, you remember, Vanderbeest, that the dude's name was Lebowski. Okay, I didn't see that. But not that Lebowski. Exactly. I'm Lebowski, but I'm not that Lebowski. I'm not the big Lebowski. I'm the little Lebowski. You got me confused with my father. My father's the big Lebowski. Me, I just abide. Yes, I'm going everywhere but where I need to go. Because this is how these games work.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
What? But, huh? I'm confused. Now I'm thoroughly confused. They call me Mr. Pig. Alright,
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
okay, can I just take this? Can I take that battery with me? I guess not. I just gotta figure it out, I guess. What I wouldn't give for a stamina bar. Oh look, a page. Uh-oh. Ow, my shin. That's gonna give me splints. No, 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 no! Gosh, I can't move this, despite the fact that I can tell it needs to be moved. Geronimo!
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed-out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
No light.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. You can't even trust yourself. This is gonna be fun. Way to hit my face right on that post. Darkness, come take me away, or I'll die here this day.
Only the 3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Whoopsie. Batteries? Where is the way down? Run, run. Come on. Why? Why does he have such shite stamina? And why can't I have a stamina bar? Wait. Did I not pick up the batteries? Oh, come on!
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Now, you know who's caught in the consequences of leaping before looking? That would be you, my good rider. Yeah. Heavy duty. Alright. This must be the campsite of the log lady.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path. The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story...
Whoops.
The dark presence followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Oh, my. Oh, look. Bear traps. I was just trying to explore. Stupid bear traps. That's a cabin. Hold on, I gotta listen to this.
The storm raged on as the Anderson brothers walked unsteadily.
I may have missed your answer.
With the other patients in tow, knowing that this time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
So, Vanderbeest, I will probably restart Control after I finish, I believe, American Nightmare. I believe American Nightmare comes before, Ow.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
The Taken are filled with darkness. So do I have I have a shotgun, okay. Oh, I don't have a revolver anymore. Okay, how do I get up there to get the... I want to get to the... I can't do that. Oh, here. Oh, is this something that Thor and Odin left? Maybe Thor and Odin are the ones leaving the notes. Oh, come on! When I say notes, I'm talking... Oh, okay. When I say notes, obviously I'm talking about the yellow paint. But yeah, I will probably go through Control after I finish, I believe, American Nightmare. Gosh darn it. Ah! Dang it. And now I'm out of ammo because I'm a shite shot. Ow.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not... Please! What are you... No! Don't!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy.
No comment. Okay, so it wasn't Barry. Oh, that's good. But that implies he had a page. Where's the page?
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Interesting.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Mountain of a man. We got a flare.
The front door was locked.
You're on the inside. I'm on the outside and I'm looking in. And I can see through you, see to the real you. And inside you're ugly, ugly like me.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast. For a moment, Hartman considered strangling the idiot. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. Wake, by contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Okay, so we got 2 pages missing. Makes me sad. All right. I feel like there's gotta be something down in the basement, you know? Look. Random deer carcass, partially, not even slaughtered, just maimed. Why would they just maim the carcass like that? That's dumb. I do not approve.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Barry was a New Yorker. Oh. Actually, I do want to get out. For behold, coffee. Caffeine. Ow. Eyes fronts, dude. Eyes everywhere, Pokey. You gotta keep your head on a swivel, lest you die like a drivel. We got flash-a-ba-bongs. There. Oh. Oh, no, that is the door. Maybe there's a page upstairs that I didn't see. Well, I don't know how I couldn't see it. What goes bang and flash? A flashbang. The hell did I just hit? What the heck? Oh, there's a radio up here. Yes, I will take the rifle over the shotgun, thank you. Although I wish I had a semi-automatic rifle. That would be handier. It sounds like it's already on, just needs to be...
As I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Maine on KBF FM, hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Thanks, Tom. Yes, I know I have no actual evidence to prove that Pat Maine is Tom Zane. But dang it, I think that Pat Maine is Tom Zane. Let's switch back over. Oh, hi guys. Oh, hi, Mark. Am I going the right way right now? I'm going the right way. I need to go back. I think I might be going the right way, so I need to go back. I change cars like a movie star changes shoes. So, Stragan and I wondered. Stragan and I wondered upon a video series called No CG. So No CG means invisible CG. Where'd they go? Oh. Coffee. Where's the coffee I saw for you? Coffee. It's a trap, but it's coffee. Oh my. Let's just get out of here. How many pages do you think I missed? But it was fun. Where's the other one? Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I guess we're going this way, it's true. Guess I can't get inside here. That's what I figured. So what prevents the darkness from doing stuff with the tractor, huh? More revolver ammo, more flash-a-bango.
Stay away from my daughter!
Oh, hi. Well, there goes all the ammo I got. That was less than helpful, wasn't it? Yeah, let's... It was a trap. I have to say, the story reads more like an outline, or at least the manuscript reads more like an outline than an actual novel. What do you think? Ow. But it really does seem like it's more of an outline and less of a novel, right? That is a big outhouse. That is quite the stage. And we're about to have a showdown.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Come on.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on now! I'll get them working again!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stopped! Al! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Yes! Al! Stay in the light! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please!
Oh, come on.
Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out! Knock him out! Woo!
Whoa. Oh.
Back in the game! Yes! Oh! Did I do this?
Things that make you go boom.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
All right, now we can get the coffee. I have all of the flashlight. All right. I thought I saw something back here. Is there a way to get backstage? There must be, right? Does it look like there? That was some really good music, though. It's probably gonna get muted on Twitch.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one struck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
I picked up 2 boxes of ammo and all I got was 6 shots. Really kind of messed up. Oh.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Oh, do I get up there?
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
That's not ominous at all, right? And all I've got is this. Okay. We'll explore. I hope we don't have to face the brothers. Oh, there we go. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see that page right there?
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
About what? Random screaming noise. Not ominous at all. Right? Why does it sound like Barry? I'm not the only one that hears Barry in the random screaming, right?
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Ow. Alan Wake.
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
Oh, there we go.
Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Yeah. If you learned about Ozzy through reality TV, I don't think there's anything that could penetrate you. your bubble.
It's 1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Wait, contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Lake Cauldron. Wow. Okay. Intriguing.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Oh. And so we used it as one. Seattle, Bakersfield, Long Beach, New York, Newark, Detroit, Jacksonville, Tampa, New Orleans, Baton Rouge. What? Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Be odd, not a wet. What the? Yes, I do speak English. Sometimes. Oh, right, batteries. Batteries? I don't need no stinking batteries. Gosh darn it. Alright. Be awed by celestial wrath and fury. Okay. I can, yep, like I said, I can read. Honest. What made this place safe before they did this? This is one bright light. Where's Bear?
I think we can make it through here, Al!
All right. I find it so weird that they had that. Well, actually, I guess I shouldn't really find it weird, since, you know, he wrote it all into being. Now I just have the truck to deal with. All right, good luck with your meeting, Vanderbeest. I hope it's a good one. I hope it's a useful meeting, because those are rare and far between. Barry, where'd you go? I feel like I got spoiled and Barry's actually now the baddie.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
I seem to remember at some point Barry was a baddie.
Be careful, Al!
Not because I've played it. I mean, if you look at my Steam library, you can my playtime. You can see that I haven't played it outside of stream. It.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
But I don't know. I don't know where I got it, or I may have just had a dream. It may just be a dream. Not unusual for me. Where is Rick? I hear radio. Radio must be up. In case you didn't take the heavy duty lantern.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
Okay. We do not discuss ongoing investigation. Wait, what was that be? Oh, batteries. I don't need batteries. Batteries? I don't need no stinking batteries.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
No batteries to become.
Got to be kidding me.
A wheat thrasher? That's an oddly specific number. Wouldn't you agree? Almost like it's a fact that somebody looked up. I guess I don't need no more, guess I don't need any more, shotgun shells. Why can I jump up here? Why can I get up here? Is it because I can't open this? I guess it's because I can't open this, so I gotta go up here, go over there, and go there. I hope. If that's not the case, boy, am I gonna feel dumb. I'm kind of stuck.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me. Hang on.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah!
Right.
Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Do this thing.
Old gods know the truth. Interesting.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Gotta find the
You know,
fuse.
this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
This flashlight is sometimes too bright.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the cabin, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Alice had disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be. Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
This seems like a bad idea. Right?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously,
you're a crazy bastard. I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, god damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Oh boy. And here comes the nightmare. Diver's Isle. Damn it.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Alice? Alice!
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Alright, let's...
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do.
Gotta love it. Come on, kid.
You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
Oh.
I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish. To interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
Interesting.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Huh. Okay.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
This is where he gets arrested. Alright. And this is where we're gonna call it a day.
Previously on Alan Wake.
So with that, I do want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. Take care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow, where we are going to continue Queen's Quest 4, Sacred Time. And in theory, we will be beginning Queen's Quest 5. But until then, take care, everybody, and I will see you later. Goodbye.